And welcome along and welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm. We are heading up to the shop at the moment because we want to go and get a new piece of kit from the Andersen DLC, Andersen Group DLC. What we're after is we have a lot of round bales that need picking up and quite a few that need selling as well. So we're just going to pop over here and pop into the shop, and we're going to hire one of the new Bale, one of the new bale stackers. So into here, and there we go. And that is under here, under Bale equipment, Bale technology. And here they are. They're all down this end here. We're going to hire the RBM 2000. This should give us 24 bales, so we should be able to collect up all of our bales really, really quickly with this. Will work absolute wonders. So let's customize. It costs 50,000. We don't have anywhere near that. 2,500 though to lease it. So we're going to give this a try out and back. And if we tab through, we get back to our tractor here. And there it is. Now it should work with this tractor, I think. This is our 8340, and it should have enough power for this. We will just double check this, otherwise we're going to have to put the blue power on it. So our 8340 has 125 horsepower. This bale stacker requires, it's under leased items of course, requires 130. So we're just under. So we should be alright. It won't be overly happy about it, but it should work. So what we're going to do first is we're going to head up back to field 18, the upper half of field 18, and collect up the oat straw that we had from that harvest. So I'll see you back there. Now the nice thing about this stacker is that it does things in the same way actually as we're storing stuff. So let's open this up. Lots and lots of weeds have now got onto this field here. But we should be able to get the bales off here fairly quickly. There's not a huge amount, and this is one of the biggest bale stacking trailers available in the game. 24 bales is really quite an impressive number. There we go. Oop. Oh, don't want that. There we are. What are we up to? We're up to 5, so we're 20% of the way through. That one as well. There we go. So yeah, we got a lot of bales on this field. But this should make short work of this. 8 bales. We cleared off most of this side already. Oh, whoops. Right, so we're going to get the rest of this bale, this trailer filled up, and then head back. Okay, we're up to the last 2 bales. Just need one more. And that's worked well. So that's actually 24 bales off that field. I'm impressed by that. That's a huge number of bales off that oat field. Just in the first round. And I said it when we were baling them up. That was quite a few bales. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and we need to get these into the shed. So we're going to need to move our equipment out of the way and everything. We need to find a dry patch in our yard here. And what we're going to do is then unload these bales there. So that's a pretty good spot. Now I have had some issues previously with trying to unload this trailer. So we're going to see how this unloads now with a full stack of bales on it. And here we go. So that will push them off, and we should. So, to be perfectly honest, with a full stack of bales on it, works much, much smoother. I'm far more impressed with that now than I have been with previous times I've seen it. So what we're going to do is while we need to go and get the rest of our bales off the other field, we also need to get all of the remaining round bales off here. Now, I don't think that there's a massive number of these. I think we may have enough to just pick them up. All of these are being sold. We have enough in our shed to last us a good long while. But getting this to work, the more I use this, the happier I become with it. It's not great when there's only a couple of bales on there, only a small stack. A full trailer full seems to work absolutely fine though. And anybody who's had a look at my first look knows the sort of the issue I had with this originally. And yeah, I think my first impression, I'm challenging it at this point. It's actually working a lot smoother than I'd expected. I'm loving that clunk. The clunk that sort of accompanies bales being loaded onto this. Really nice. And it has a good solid feel to it. There we go. Yeah, much better. So let's pick this up. How many we got? We easily have enough space to get all of these bales off this field here. Which is great, because what we're going to do is we're then going to set off the we're going to set off our mower on here. So the middle of the field isn't quite regrown yet. Should be by the middle of the day. And then the great thing is, what we'll be able to do is create some silage bale or some silage tubes off here. So we don't need too many bales, but we'll use this baler or this trailer to collect all of the grass bales that we're going to create off here as well. There we go. We're up to 15 bales, so it's quite a lot that we got off here. It's not as many as we're going to get off that of straw off that oat field. And I don't know, actually, I don't think we're going to need more than a couple of stacks off the oats fields to do that. You can see our 7740, that's doing some spraying. Our corn is in need of spraying. That's getting pretty close to being ready. Some of it already is ready. 19 bales. We have the space to do this. So we're going to take these down to the stables to get them sold. So there we go. 22 bales out of 24 on this trailer. Really quite good. Really pleased with that. So we're going to head down to the stables now. We're going to get these sold. It's going to be a lot of using this piece of equipment today, I think. I don't think this grass is... No, you can see the area of this grass that isn't fully grown back yet. So we want to get this fully grown back. And I want to get the baler following around the field. And then what we'll do is we'll get it cut, we'll get it rowed, And we'll get the baler to fold around. And what we'll do is we'll follow this. We'll use this around the field behind to then collect up the grass bales so that we can put them through the extractor. So let's go get these sold. Now I did initially say that we needed to go to the stables to sell this. We don't. We want to go to Southview's barn, I've discovered. So that is just across the road here. It's where the default area for the pigs is. Yeah, in here. And it's that barn right in front of us at the moment. So it's the first time I've been here, I think. Really. And it's not an area of the map I have done much exploring of. Lots of definitely fields and things here that you can take advantage of. Interesting, I think the chickens are around this yard as well. So you can default have the chickens here. I'm very much in FS19. I like to sort of put my own animal areas in. Right, so we're just backing up into here. We get as far back as possible and then unload. And this will disappear into the sell point. There we go. 6,576. So this has paid for itself already, which is brilliant. We're going to head back up to the upper part of field 18 and I'm going to clear those bales out. Once that's done, hopefully the grass will have regrown and we can get doing some mowing. So we're back down at the farm now, and as you can see, yeah, our grass is still growing, so we're not ready yet. What we do have to do, and something that we've not covered much in this so far, is that our horses need some work. They need some hay, and I think in general they just need stuff. So they're good in general for food and things. They definitely both need riding today. So we're going to have a ride around and have a look at the farm in general, I think. And just see where we are with anything. We're going to take Joker here first. So let's ride Joker. And it's not something that we've done a lot of yet. And one of those things that I've been... let's back him off. And then forward. And just look at roughly where we are really with the farm. There we go. Oh, trying to control him can be a little bit of a pain. There we go. Out through the gate. And up this way. So this is our grass field. This is field 19 west. Yeah, you can see that it's part grown. We need to get it fully grown back up in order to do this and to get it so that we can do our grass and properly do that. This here, oh, we don't want to go too much into it, is our cornfield. This is going to go to silage. In fact, actually, we're going to do the silage bales, the silage lengths. I don't think this is going to go to silage. Now, you can see that we've got 3 different stages of growth in this field, which is not good. The most of the field is all taken up with, really, with crop that is already ready to harvest. And so we're in a position with it where we really, really need to get ourselves sorted and get this harvested. The trouble is, our headlands are nowhere near ready to harvest, and this isn't going to be the greatest crop. Oop. Right on the edge there, not our land. So this crop is just not going to be a great crop because it is full of weeds, and there's not much we can do about it. It has been fertilised. It is now fertilised to the full on most of the field. But it's got this large swathe through the middle of the field that is all ready to harvest now, and I think it is just it's going to be one of those things where that will reach the last stage as this reaches the first, and we're going to have to get in there and get the field at that point. If we don't do that, what we're going to find is that we're going to be in trouble. Let's jump the fence here. This is field 1. This is not one of ours. This is a field I would like. Again, like all the fields on this map, this is huge. This is just a massive field. And yeah, I'd quite like to get hold of it, and we might be able to do some work on it maybe. Then we head back down to our yard over here. There we go. I'll ride Dalton later, because I only want to do one horse ride today. But I really like the horse riding in the game. It's quite a fun and good thing to do, especially if you've only got a few horses. I think if you had tons and tons of horses, this would get a bit much. On our right here, we've got the oat fields. That's all done, and then here we've got our soybeans, and we've got our. In fact, you can see here. We've got our poplars as well. So the poplars are still growing, so we will be doing those at some point. Soybeans here are growing as well, and we're actually spraying it at the moment, which is very good. Let's jump the poplars. There we are. And then we have got our final field over this way. We're going to go and jump this hedge as well. Good bit of horse riding to get Joker fit. And there we go. So this is our canola field. And we do need to sell off some of this. So we might do that as our last thing today, I think. Once we've finished riding the horse, we'll go and sell off some canola. Get some money back into the purse. Because we do want to get that extractor. We do want to get that, at the very least, hired. I don't know whether it's worth buying it. Money is one of those things where we don't seem to have a lot of it on here, even though we do a lot of work. But I think it's partly to do with the fact that we have a lot of stuff in storage at the moment. You know, really decently large amount of stuff in storage. So that is basically a tour of the farm and how the farm is doing at the moment, which was just a really good excuse for me to take you round with us on the horse quickly. Now, we need to get Joker just round this field one little bit more. We're 98% for the day, and this just looks amazing. I do love the horses in this game. There we go, 101%. So we'll bring him back. Whoa. There we go. And Joker's back over here, so we need to give him a wash. And he's all good. Let's close this up. And as I said, yeah, I'll go give Dalton a ride later. So our 7740 has run out of fertilizer, so there is that to deal with as well. We do have some here. I don't know how much is in this tank, or how much we have left in this tank, and how much of the field that is needed or has yet to go. So let's go get our tractor, bring it back. Okay, this is not that far through the field. So we're going to have to go and get supplies next time as well. I think selling some stuff is going to be a really useful thing for us. We did just sell some straw bales, so there is that that's going for us at the moment. But I don't think there's a lot that we've got in here. The other thing to do is possibly install some tanks that we can fill up out of. That would be good. Let's come around here and fill the subs up. Back working up to it. Don't think there's a lot in here. Oh wow, 38%, not horrible. So we can get this going again, and that then won't delay this tractor while we go and get some supplies. So we can go and do that. Yeah, basically it's all go. We are going to use some stuff from the DLC over the next few videos, especially if we can get that grass cut and baled, and we can get using the extractors. We want to go from current waypoint on this and set it to drive course. So we'll leave that to go there, and I think as that disappears off into the distance, we're going to say, I'm going to end it here, and say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.